My name is Maggie Sass, and I am a third-year graduate student in the Consulting Psychology program here at Alliant International University in San Diego, California. And this program has been really amazing. I think it's different than what I expected. I come from a very clinical psychology undergraduate background from UC Berkeley, and when I first stumbled onto this program, I was interested in it because it kind of blends a clinical perspective of working in human behavior and development with more of a business side of psychology. I was very surprised with the fact that I really enjoy working in a psychological context within an organization. Again, my background is in clinical psychology from undergraduate, and I was very excited about working one-on-one with people, and that looks really different in organizations. And I started my internship last semester and have really come to find how interesting it is to apply psychology with a normal, high-functioning population and helping people understand group dynamics and interpersonal skill deficiencies and how to work together better as a team. So I'm doing my internship at the Center for Creative Leadership under supervision by Dr. Doug Riddle, and I work a lot with new assessments going through the validation phase. So I'm the project manager for a couple of new projects going through the pipeline, and it's been great to get client-facing experience, but then also see how assessments look behind the scenes and how we put things up on platforms and how questions are made and how questions are thrown out, and you just get a really overall understanding of what you're doing in classes in the actual working environment. I think the two classes that have stood out most in the organizational psych program have been assessment and coaching, because those are some things in practice that you use that you really only understand when you do them. So you can read anything you want about giving the MBTI or the CPI or the strong inventory, and you can read all that you want about coaching, but you really don't understand what it looks like or how it feels or what it does until you put it into practice. And that's the great part about Alliant University, because all of the classes are really structured around both reading and practical use. So most of the projects in the classes are about finding people to do assessments on or do coaching with, and I have really gathered a lot of professional experience even while being a student in both of those areas. The student experience at Alliant is fantastic. There are people from so many disciplines that come into these programs, people who've been working in the field for a long time, people who just graduated from undergraduate, so you get a lot of very well-rounded discussions in classes, and the teachers bring as well their professional and academic experience to the classroom, which I think gives a very well-rounded academic experience. And then there are so many student organizations to be a part of. iMerit, and you can be part of the Organizational Psychology Student Association, and so you can get into kind of the politics of how decisions are made and work with faculty to make decisions that are more appropriate for the students at the time. And I think that all of that kind of brings us together as one unit. My advisor is Dr. Rodney Lohman, and he's been a really great mentor since I've been here. He has introduced me to ethics in psychology, especially the non-standardization of ethics in organizational psychology, and that's something that I'm really passionate about and hope to kind of work into my dissertation topic. I think the best part about this university is that it really combines a very intense academic track and curriculum with practical experience, which is really unique. And that's the greatest thing about Alliant, that immediately in projects you're thrown into going to interview people in organizations and do assessments with CEOs and do coaching with people that are struggling in their organizations. And then you have to do almost 1,300 hours of an internship where you really understand what you are doing here and how it looks in the real world. And I think that's fantastic.